Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we are officially theorizing on this week's international break from national teams such as the United States, Panama, Croatia, France, Denmark, Portugal, Netherlands, Spain, and Japan and Bahrain. So why don't you explain it? So first off, United States lost to Panama 1-0, and it says that Celia Waterman scored a stunning goal in the 4th minute in second half injury time, and Panama beat three-time defending champions United States 1-0 on Thursday night to reach the CONCACAF Nations League final. So that means the United States is out of the competition. Unfortunately, my nation gone out of a tournament that they should have won, and realistically they should have won that game, but they were rocking a lot of stuff at that time, and resulting in loss. Anyways, there's a Nations League in which Croatia won against France 2-0, and goals from Ante Bunbier and Ivan Perisic steered Croatia to a deserved 2-0 win over France in the Nations League quarterfinal first leg in Split on Thursday, as the return of Kylian Mbappe and Ousmane Dembele failed to get the visitors to, fire. So anyways, yeah. Croatia also missed an early penalty with Kramaric spot kick was saved by France goalkeeper Mike Magnan. And the 2023 runners-up were a full value of a win that might easily have been achieved a greater margin. And Croatia were doing really good, and respect to Luka Modric, who is 40 years old and is still playing, still scoring goals, and still having everything that a footballer can to be great. That's just huge respect to Luka Modric. And Denmark 1-0 against Portugal, in which Rasmus Hojuland scored in the 78th minute, in which he did the SUII celebration, the SUII, in front of Cristiano Ronaldo himself. And yeah, once people first heard of it, Ronaldo kind of looked disappointed, and yeah. And and Rasmus Hojuland said, "It was a fantastic, great day in many ways," said Hojuland. "I played against my idol, Cristiano Ronaldo, and scored the match winner. It could have been written way much better." I mean, to be fair, he's right on that. A lot of people right now idolize Cristiano Ronaldo, especially me, because, I prefer Ronaldo over Messi, and, I like to do the celebration every single time I score a goal, respectively, but, he's, doing it in front of his There's, a picture I have to show you about this. See, look, there's Rasmus Hojuland, and there's Cristiano Ronaldo, looking very disappointed, to be fair, and Rasmus Hojuland celebrating right here. I mean, to be fair, I would have done that, but took it in a different approach, maybe. But anyways, there's the Netherlands versus Spain match, in which it was a tight game, I'm not gonna lie. There was Cody Gakpo and Racers who scored, and Nico Williams and Mika Mourinho scoring a late goal as a striker, where he's supposed to be a midfielder. I think he's supposed to be a midfielder, but it's like a striker, and scored the equalizing goal to make it 2-2. And Jordan Hanto got a red card in there, and it says Spain snatched and stoppage time equalizer against 10 men, Netherlands to secure a 2-2 draw on Thursday that kept the 2-year unbeaten streak and gave the holders the advantage of UEFA Nations League quarterfinal tie. But anyways, a historical milestone, the first ever nation to, a first ever non-host nation to qualify for the 2026 World Cup, the Japan national team, with Kamada and Kubo both scoring respectively to end the game, and they sealed their tickets to the 2026 World Cup. Really, really impressive of them. They got 6 games and currently unbeaten and only a few games to spare, which is truly amazing from the Japan national team. Anyways, though, why don't we watch a video on that? Because, yeah, why not? What? It says media? Bro, how's that happen? Okay, I finally recovered it, and I'll turn it up just all the way, and, we'll see. Alright, here we go.
I don't think Ireland doesn't matter to go through the first one because this is not a goal for Japan team, because we really wanted to win the World Cup, so that's our goal. So I think everybody's thinking like just keep going.
まずゴールシーンに関しては本当に頭が真っ白になるくらい嬉しかったっていうのと、あと決まった瞬間は、落ち着いたというか安心したっていう方がでかいですね。やっぱみんなファンサポーターの前で初戦で今回のシリーズの初戦で決めることができてすごく安心したっていうのがステになられたかなと思います。
Not gonna lie though, this is basically, to be fair, Kubo's reaction said it all, to be fair, So, why don't we read a description that says, video shows headlights of Japan playing Bahrain in the soccer World Cup qualifier, and number 1, aerial pan as Japan and Bahrain teams walk out various crowds with Japanese fans, Japan national anthem being played, and fans singing with emotion. Bahrain team hurdle, Japan team hurdle. Bahrain free kick from a corner and a flag held out to, they got a free kick and, can keep and missed the opportunity for Bahrain in the 7th minute. And Kubo fails to find the finish in the 8th minute. And then Kubo links up with Kamada on the field. And Kamada, back in the net, breaks the deadlock in the 65th minute to put Japan 1-0 ahead. They start celebrating, replays the goal. Kubo strike from left hand, saved by Bahrain goalkeeper Emre in the 85th minute, and Kubo scored to make it 2-0 in the 87th minute. And and then various of Japan celebrating, Japan has become the first team to qualify for 2026 World Cup on Thursday, March 20th, as Kamada and Kubo struck in the second half to earn Hashimi Morrishi's side a 2-0 win over Bahrain in the stadium and confirms their place in the next year's finals. It was a lot, to be honest. Once I first heard it, I was like, wow, this is crazy, But I would have expected that, to be honest, because they have qualified for 2022 and the 2018 World Cup. And during the World Cup qualifiers, they've done really, really, really good. Japan national team, they're like huge underdogs, to be fair, because in the World Cup of 2022, they did surprisingly well, topping the group, eliminating Germany from the 2022 World Cup and resulted them in the group stages and succeeded them to around the 16, which has happened before in 2018. And I would probably expect Japan to go far in this tournament, probably like around the 16 or even further, the quarterfinals. I'm generally hoping one of the underdogs teams would reach the quarterfinals or the semifinals like Morocco did in 2022, but we'll see what happens. Anyways, though, though, thanks for watching this video. Hope you have an amazing day, a great day, and I'll see you next time.